I don't remember it. I was only 3. But we lived in north-central China, where the Japanese army was on one side, and we had the Communist army on the other, and then the Nationalist army of Chiang Kai-shek on the third side. And at one stage, in 1943, there was a famine in which 5 million died in 3 months, including my 2 brothers. I nearly died. My mother nearly died. My mother was a surgeon. She said she could have been a ballet dancer or a stockbroker for all the use her medicine was when there was no medicine and no food. Now, my point is, she often used to say, and we lived later in Nanking. You've probably heard of the brutal rape of Nanking. And then I saw the first wave of the communist repressions. My mother used to say it was in the nightmare of the famine with the millions dying around them that she really knew the reality of faith. And I was brought up with a very realistic view of evil. And a lot of Americans, they believe in sin, they believe in evil, but they're actually Pollyannas in their psychology, whereas I was brought up with a very realistic view of the world. Or take, say, political regimes. You know, I saw communism and the beginning of the Reign of Terror when exactly 60 years ago this year. You know, I remember the day my dad came to me and said, we're in trouble. Chiang Kai-shek has flown out of the city and the communists were closing in. And they came, and overnight they festooned the town with loudspeakers on all the lampposts, and they had trials in the morning and executions in the afternoon. And the terror was incredible. I mean, past friends in the street, this is before we were put under house arrest, they couldn't acknowledge who I was, or that I, you know, more than their life. So parents were informing against their own children, and children against parents. And the fear was just palpable. And that's totalitarianism. So, I know enough of the world to be realistic about evil and sober, about totalitarianism.